Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the WCW Saturday Night Review series. We are on the 22nd of August, 1992. A shortened version as 41 and a half minute runtime here. Good stuff, though, as Ricky Steamboat and Raven, aka Scotty Flamingo, are here. Flamingo's still in the light heavyweight division, I'm pretty sure at this point. Great psychology in the match, also. We kind of do see that Michael Hayes is back co-hosting, probably at the behest of someone like um, uh, Bill Watts, who had him in that role in 1985, 86 in Mid-South, which if you're not familiar with our Mid-South series, over a couple hundred of those in review form, much like this on this channel. Worth checking out anyway. Steamboat with some basic stuff, and including hair pulls, leapfrogs, and the like. Steamboat gets a little bit of aggression and tips up and over into the run around type maneuver. We see ultimately that Steamboat is rolling through and trying to get things going there. Hard shots by Steamboat, and again, kind of getting things going in direction, and Steamboat's rib tape is ripped off by Flamingo because of the injuries at the hands of Steve Austin and others. Eventually, Flamingo slaps on an abdominal stretch, which seems like a really good move at the time because of that deal. And Steamboat rolls out to the floor, goes out to the floor, basic stuff there. Flamingo not wanting to take too much of a backward step. Steamboat hits him in the midsection, hard shots, and they're brawling from the apron. Steamboat not giving up. Sent into the buckle, fights back from behind. Flamingo brings him over in a very clear and concise manner. Brawling in the middle of the ring. Match goes past the just about into a 10-minute or so match here. Flamingo in control for the next several minutes, including a body scissors. Steamboat gets on the second rope, hits a crossbody from the second rope because he's not allowed to use the top rope because it's illegal here. Cactus Jack basically says he's going to be live on the Clash of the Champions and cause a ton of chaos in the upcoming Clash later in August. And then we go to another match. Marcus Alexander Bagwell, looking like a bumblebee in black and yellow, makes his way out. Bagwell is certainly kind of doing the Chippendale Dancer thing. Jake Roberts is his opponent, so obviously Bagwell going to bump and feed, excuse me there. Bump and feed for Roberts, and ultimately Jake tries to get, and does get, the side headlock takeover, backs Bagwell down, and Jake is a psychology master, gets everything he can out of every hold, including but not limited to the side headlocks. Bagwell does get a brief comeback with some drop kicks. A sidestep by Roberts, though. Roberts sends him into the buckle. Roberts then goes right at him and does the lay across after a knee and a short clothesline. Roberts nails him with the DDT 1, 2, 3, and over. Once again reminds Sting that he could take him out at any time. Once again reminds Sting that he should just go home, have babies, or have a family, or do something else with himself. Then we get a clipped version of Rick Rude and Nikita Koloff. Koloff looks like he could, in fact, eventually have beaten Rude. Their feud runs several more minutes. Rude getting atomic dropped and rolled up quite a few times. Rude does manage to come back. Medusa was supposed to be barred from ringside, but wears police level garb, kicking Koloff in the face, getting himself a victory. We go to another more main event match as we've got about 14 minutes left in the program. Greg Valentine and Dick Slater in a tag team match yet again. I actually would have preferred Terry Taylor at this point. Enhancement talent here, T.C. Carter and Chris Sullivan. Neither guy really having standout matches here. Punch kick, really basic stuff. Slater and Valentine, a very old school tag team. Valentine takes the early part of the match, stays on the arm of all things, cuts the ring off on his opponent. Sullivan does get a short-term comeback and then takes a vicious bump for a Greg Valentine clothesline, figure four by Valentine, and he gets a victory. Hyping the upcoming clash, Ron Simmons out, says he'll defeat Vader, he'll defend against Sting if he has to, he'll do anything that he needs to do. Vader again in the unstoppable 2-on-1 challenge with Harley Race, and basically does the double boxing forearms, does a bunch of forearms, does a big splash and a couple power bombs, and victorious. Sting is annoyed and frustrated with the treatment of the enhancement talents, as one ought to be. Sting then makes his way out for a singles match here, enhancement style, and basically Sting hits a back suplex on Mean Mark Canterbury, otherwise known as Phineas I think that would be Phineas Godwinn, one of the Godwins anyway. So Sting hooks up, back suplex by Sting. Sting goes to the armbar, kicks him off, Scorpion Deathlock, and a win. After a Stinger Splash, Scorpion Deathlock 1, 2, 3, Sting says that he intends to get the championship back, and also that he will take care of Jake Roberts once and for all. We will be back with more action right after this.